Good morning. And the award goes to Bear Independent. Kind of. Only kind of. There's a couple of reasons why. Number one, he answered the question, but it's on Patreon, so you got to go pay up or shut up, right? So in order for you to know this important information, you need to pay your $10 a month at the door because your life is what's important. Okay? So that's part of why he only gets half a star. The other part of why he only gets the other half a gold star is because I remember when somebody else, not myself, I remember when somebody else, this has been 3 years ago, 4 years ago, had brought it up to him. I believe in Patreon, but I'm not positive. Had brought it up to him and he just brushed it off. Like everybody pretty much does. Why? Because it went beyond their scope of knowledge. So that means it's no good. See, that's the American attitude. If they don't know about it, it's either scary, stupid, dumb. It's in some way no good. Not because it's no good, but because that person's too lazy to learn. That's just the truth of it. I've been talking about wood gasification here on YouTube since 2016 that I can prove. I showed this not that long ago. This is my personal print copy of the FEMA wood gasifier plans. Now, I don't need this because I've got this memorized. I had this memorized over a decade ago. You'll see a date on that Post-it note, sometime circa 2016. That date is the date that I had talked to the YouTubes about this. You can go to that date in our archives and you can find that video and you can see where I talked about it. You can see where I begged people to print this out. Even if they don't understand it, and I'm telling you right now, even if you don't understand this, get a copy, print it out. Because without the information, you're just without. But if you got a copy of this and the balloon goes up and you happen to run into somebody that seems like they're a little bit good with their hands, you can hand this to them. And I'm pretty confident they'll figure it out. It's really not rocket science. There are absolutely some tricky areas with it, but it's not that hard. It's really not. So, you only get half a gold star, Bear, because you mentioned it on Patreon, which means the world doesn't get to see that, which is... I'm going to call that one out as absolute bullshit, Bear. And, there are some things cool if it's a side topic or whatever, if it's not that cool, right? Go put the love of money before people and do that. But, you probably shouldn't put... It's probably not a good idea to put love for money over people. Probably. But we won't go down that path, will we, Bear? We won't go down that path, will we? Might not want to go down that path. You'll lose your half a gold star real damn quick, won't you? Anyway, there you go. Bear's mentioned it. Bear's the first one to mention it. Bear gets half a gold star. The rest of you prepping content creators, pull your heads out of your ass and help people. Shalom.